Hello sweethearts. What is your name and how are you? Comment below. I'm Alexa, a kid's storyteller. Today we are going to listen an amazing story that you may not heard before. I swear that will be very fun. Before the story starts, you have to promise me that if you like the story, you have to like, comment and subscribe my channel to get more videos like it. So let's start. The Greedy Farmer and the Golden Goose. A tale of patience, greed, and lost fortune. Introduction. A farmer's struggles and desires. In a quiet village, nestled between rolling green hills and golden wheat fields, there lived a farmer named Raghav. Raghav was an ambitious man, always dreaming of wealth. He worked hard from sunrise to sunset, plowing his land, feeding his animals, and selling his crops. But despite his efforts, he was never content. At night, as he sat under the dim glow of his oil lamp, he often sighed. Why must I toil so much for so little? There must be a way to get rich quickly. His wife, Mira, was a gentle and wise woman. She often reminded him, hard work and patience bring true prosperity. Greed leads only to suffering. But Raghav refused to listen. His heart longed for instant riches. The fateful encounter. A gift from destiny. One evening, after a long day in the fields, Raghav wandered toward the river, lost in thought. As he walked past a thicket of bushes, he heard a soft rustling. He turned and saw something that made his eyes widen in disbelief. A goose, glowing with golden feathers. The creature was unlike any bird he had ever seen. Its shimmering wings reflected the sunset, and its eyes held a deep wisdom. As Raghav stepped closer, the goose spoke in a soft, melodious voice. Do not be afraid, dear farmer. I have been sent to bless you. Each morning, I will lay a golden egg. With patience, you shall have all the wealth you desire. But beware, greed will be your downfall. Raghav's heart pounded with excitement. A golden egg every day. His dream of riches had finally come true. Without hesitation, he carefully picked up the goose and carried it home. Days of prosperity. The rise of the greedy farmer. True to its promise, the golden goose laid a single golden egg every morning. At first, Raghav was grateful. He rushed to the marketplace and sold the eggs for piles of gold coins. With his newfound wealth, he bought more land, fine clothes, and even hired workers to tend his fields. The villagers, once indifferent to him, now looked at him with admiration and curiosity. How did Raghav become so rich? They whispered. But as the days turned to weeks, gratitude turned to greed. Raghav sat in his brand new house, counting his coins, but it was never enough. He muttered to himself, one egg a day is too slow. Why must I wait? If the goose can lay one golden egg, surely it must have hundreds inside it. And so, a dark thought crept into his mind. The poison of greed, a fool's decision. One evening, as Mira fed the golden goose, she noticed a strange look in Raghav's eyes. What troubles you, my husband? She asked. Raghav hesitated, then said, why should we wait for one egg at a time? If we cut open the goose, we can take all the eggs at once and become the richest family in the kingdom. Mira gasped in horror. Have you lost your senses? This goose is a blessing. If you harm it, you will lose everything. But Raghav, blinded by greed, refused to listen. He sharpened his knife, his hands trembling with excitement. The golden goose, sensing danger, softly. Raghav, do not be blinded by greed. Patience brings fortune, but haste brings ruin. But Raghav was deaf to its wisdom. With a swift motion, he cut open the goose's belly. The moment of truth, a bitter realization. Raghav's breath caught in his throat as he stared inside the lifeless body of the golden goose. There were no golden eggs inside, just flesh, bones, and blood. His hands shook, his heart pounded in horror. Mira, with tears in her eyes, whispered, "Now you have neither the goose nor the gold." Raghav stumbled back, his mind reeling. He had sacrificed his greatest blessing for an illusion of instant wealth, the fall from riches, a man who lost everything. Without the golden goose, Raghav's fortune began to vanish. His debts piled up, his workers left, his grand house was sold piece by piece. Soon, he was back to where he started, a poor farmer, plowing his fields with his own hands. But something had changed. The villagers, once envious of him, now mocked his foolishness. He had a golden blessing but threw it away. They laughed. Every night, Raghav sat alone in his small hut, staring at his empty hands, regretting his foolishness. He whispered to himself, "If only I had been patient, if only I had been content." But regret could not bring back what was lost. A lesson for generations. The warning of the greedy farmer. As years passed, Raghav became a changed man. He no longer spoke of riches, only of wisdom. Whenever villagers visited him, he would tell them the story of the golden goose and more. Greed destroys even the greatest blessings. Be patient, be content, and never chase shortcuts to wealth. His story spread far and wide, and even generations later, parents told their children, "Do not be like Raghav, who lost everything because he wanted too much." And so, the legend of the greedy farmer lives on, an eternal warning to all. The moral of the story: greed leads to loss. Wanting too much too quickly can destroy everything you already have. Patience brings lasting rewards. True wealth is built over time, not through shortcuts. Wisdom is greater than gold. A wise person values what they have, while a fool loses everything chasing more. Be content with your blessings. If you are never satisfied, you will never truly be happy. And so, the golden goose's lesson remained in the hearts of all who heard its tale.